Steffes, the Washington County Insider. There's a special information meeting coming up on Monday at the West Bend Common Council meeting where they will discuss the placement of paroled registered sex offenders. District 4 Alderman Randy Kaler was the one that proposed this. Randy's joining me now. I really pride myself on telling people what's going to happen before it happens, Randy. And one of the questions that's going to come up on Monday is, you can place these registered sex offenders anywhere. Why put them by a school?
The city actually doesn't have any say in that. It's determined by the Department of Justice. We're notified of where he's going to be placed, and then he's placed. The problem is, if we don't put him somewhere, we cannot track him. We don't know where he is. This way, we know where he is. We're able to track him. We're able to monitor his activity and keep an eye on him.
There is no place else in this whole city other than next to a school?
He's placed with a family member, and obviously this is where his father lives, and so that's the option we have, is placing him with his father. And unfortunately, unless you force the father to move, that's the location he's at.
Somebody else had asked me, is this an information session, or are we going to be able to ask questions?
Our standard procedure is to bring the item up, and then we'll have representatives from the Police Department, Chief Moyler, District Attorney, and the Department of Justice. And standard procedure then is to give the presentation and then allow time for questions, and it's generally limited to 2 minutes per person.
Now, you're speaking of the time. The meeting gets underway at 6:30 at the West Bend City Hall Common Council chambers, but there's a big NCAA game that night starting at 8:18. So how quickly are we going to get to this?
I would guess we'll get to this item on the agenda somewhere around that 7 to 7:15 mark. We've got a few items on the agenda, but they're rather small, quick items, so I don't think that'll be an issue.
6:30, West Bend Common Council chambers, discussion of placement of registered sex offenders within the community. I will be covering it live as well and posting updates. Be sure to vote Tuesday. It's Election Day. I'm Judy Steffes, Washington County Insider. Be sure to like and share this post.